Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing you what I eat on a day, so maybe it can give you 3 ideas of what to make. Okay, so for breakfast I just had waffles and a milkshake. For the waffles I just used the Eggos and I put them in the oven because I like them better like that than in the toaster. So I just cooked them as in the box, and then I sliced up some strawberries to put on top of my waffles. And then for the milkshake I just cut up 2 bananas and put them in the little blender, add some sugar and milk and blend away. And I actually like to blend it in the end because I like it like fresh. So I added some ice also. Okay, so meanwhile I put up the strawberries on the waffles, and then I like it with some maple syrup, but also I like it with some lecherita, which is like a Mexican, I don't know, condensed milk, I believe. So I really like it with that also. So I just did two of the caramel ones and one, and then I just blended my milkshake, and that was breakfast. Okay, so for lunch I just had a sandwich. So I began by cutting up a French bread and then cooking up the chicken breast. So I just sliced up a chicken breast and seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and some chili powder. And then meanwhile that was getting ready, I set up a pan and added some butter so it could heat up. And once that was heated up pretty goodly, I just added the chicken breast and let them cook. Okay, so meanwhile I prepared the bread. So I added some mayo, some lettuce, and some avocado. And just added the chicken breast and topped it up with some tomato and jalapenos, and that's what I was eating for lunch. Okay, so for dinner I just had some pasta with some bread. So I did some like fettuccine chicken alfredo, I guess you could call it. So I diced up some chicken breast. Sorry, my knife was not cutting that well, so I just diced it up. And I believe I just used one chicken breast. And then I seasoned it with some salt and pepper. And then just season it to taste, and then prepare the pan again with some more butter, and then let that heat up, and just also add the chicken breast once that's actually pretty heated. And then meanwhile the chicken's cooking, you can stir and cut up some cilantro. I love using cilantro in my pasta, so I pretty much use a lot, but if you don't like it as much you can take some out. But I just sliced up some cilantro and added it to the chicken breast, and then just stir. And then once that's ready, just take it out of the heat and cover it. And then meanwhile you can do the pieces of bread that we're going to be eating with. So it's just slice up a French bread. You could also buy the one that's already sliced, but as you saw I used this for my lunch as well. So I'm just kind of sort of recycling. So just put that in a pan, and then okay, and then so we're gonna chop up some more cilantro, and then take a plate or something, add a full thing of butter, and then put the cilantro in there, add some pepper, and just microwave it until it melts. Once that's melted, just add it to the top of the bread. And I like to add some cheese to the top of it just to make it like melt and be delicious. So just put that in the oven for a little while. And then you can begin preparing the rest of the pasta. So slice up some more cilantro and then dice a tomato. And then I also like to add broccoli to my pasta just to make it like more healthy, I guess, but you can totally skip that step if you don't want to. And then while preparing these, I actually had already heated up the stove and put some boiling water. So now I'm just adding a little bit of butter, some little bit of more cilantro, some salt, and then adding the fettuccine pasta, and then letting that cook for like the 9 to 10 minutes it says on the package. And meanwhile, I'm gonna prepare the sauce. So I just add some butter, add the tomatoes and the cilantro, and let it cook for a little bit. Okay, when that's pretty much done, I just add the broccoli and cook it for a little bit. I actually like that more in the crunchy side, so it's just a second. And then I just use the ragu classic Alfredo sauce and add it in, stirring, kind of making it creamy. And then I just add the fettuccine and add the chicken that we had previously cooked, mixed it a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So I just served it up, and this is what it looks. And then I just served it with my toast, and that's okay. So I hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.